Oh, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We finished the previous episode with an egregious request from Adjutant Sophia Akande, who basically asked us to wipe out the entire population of the Edgewater. And I'm not in the mood of doing that, but in order to escape the outright shooting within the confinements of the Halcyon building, I decided to go with the let's go with the diplomatic solution. I agreed on her quest, on her request, but I simply do not intend to follow up on that. However, I am reading that it might cause some problems within the team, and I might need my certain skills to be checked within my comrades, which are inspiration and determination. And they're bad. I mean, I have that one, which supposedly gives me plus 15, no, plus 20 to my dialogue skills, but that's dialogue. Do I get anything from that? Oh, I get 10 from improved Silver Tongue kit. Leadership skills. That's what I need. Anything that can give me more than that. I somehow doubt that. Yeah. Do I happen to have anything that can improve my leadership skills? Oh boy, I doubt that. There is no way there is some kind of like consumable that makes you a better leader, right? Body attributes, but mind attributes. We might consider that one. Let's go and check on the crew, because I would assume that Parvati would be one who is like, Cap, what the hell?
Oh boy, look at you. Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Surprisingly, not Parvati.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Not Sam. Sam is my favorite one. He never complains. What a Chad. You?
Hey, Cap.
Hey.
Hey, we need to talk.
Of course it's Felix. It's always
You're
Felix,
not really
eh?
thinking of going through with this plan, right? Tell me I'm imagining things.
Oh, you certainly are.
That's Parvati's hometown. You're just gonna wipe it out?
Do I look like an
Vicar
idiot?
Max lived in Edgewater.
Oh god.
We got folk from our own crew that called that place home.
And apparently I'm so bad that of course I cannot do anything with that. I know, Felix, I'm not happy about this job.
If you don't like this job, and I don't like this job, and nobody else on this ship likes this job, then why are you going through with it? Edgewater's a corporate town, not some marauder camp. They're asking you to wipe out their own people.
Let's try to persuade him.
I want to trust you, boss, but I'm gonna need more than just your word. I need an explanation.
Can I just pull the boss card all of a sudden?
I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right thing. And if you can't, then we're not gonna be on good terms. Never mind. Let's just move on.
I know that I read that he's not gonna leave the team
Something on your
in
mind?
any case. But it's just upsetting.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Yeah,
Something vexing you, Captain?
absolutely, man. Why is it always Felix? Is he just the most passionate guy there is? As simple as that?
We have arrived at the Hope.
Cool.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator.
Cool.
You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Crownbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's...
Right. What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra II. Or the Sun.
That's all for now. So, Hope. Looks pretty rough. Right. Oh, it sounds like we have an engineering job out there, so let's take Parvati. Hope. Hi.
Entering quiet mode.
I have a feeling they are not friendlies. No, the restricted access is way out there. So, wait. Over here is fine?
You hear about Edgewater? Glad to know we still have supporters in the colony.
Huh. You guys just chill about me being on this ship? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, don't get me wrong. Available functions. Patch. Route an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-002's reactor status and logs. Status. Power status. Reactor is in power save mode, only life support is powered. Maintenance status. Engines overdue. Regulators overdue. Coolant systems overdue. Security automatics overdue. Everything is overdue. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock has stopped. Microwave has stuck on high power mode. Microwave has stopped working entirely. Okay. Logs. Pre-launch roll call. Captain Wilhelm Hunte. First Mate Donna Hunte. Navigation Rezi Torrega. Chief Engineer Frank Noda. Medical Officer Volkov Alexei Volkov. Okay. Manual log. This was the captain, right? Wilhelm Hunte. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UTL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's gonna take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Automated auto-transcript R01. That's it, folks. Say goodbye to old Blue, eh? Yeah. If anyone wants to, good riddance. Why so bitter, Reggie? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, a moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rear view mirror. No, from now on we look only forward. Cool, that part is done.
That ought to do her, Captain.
So that part is essentially the same. Quincy Duncan.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Oh, the double check. Engineering NY or science NY. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it. They sent me to extract a few samples from your frozen cargo. It's gross. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Ugh, I don't want to know. You lab coats do the filthiest work. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
It's just like that. She's gonna give me your uniform, essentially. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Okay. Nope. I forgot the buttons, sorry. Tremor Cleaver Ultra. I don't know what kind of consumables I'm taking, but I know for sure that they do not weigh anything right now.
Wow, you got that?
Well, there is a terminal. And I like terminals. Okay, Error accessing archives, available entries, message exchange and automated audio transcript. Okay, between the captain and first mate. Darling, I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I've just realized that we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes, but our Lucas. When they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. He'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so will. Oh god. We probably won't. You gotta help me, Alexei. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food. Our rations? Are you having digestion issues? No, I hate boast, doctor. I hate it. I can't spend the next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. I do. This is disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Come on, there's got to be something you can prescribe. You'll get used to it or you'll starve. Up to you. All right. Why are sentries red? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, there is the whole thing to go backwards. I can't deny myself a terminal. I'm sorry. Okay. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Rezi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is an unintelligible math. Okay. See this line? That's us. This one? That's where we should be. This one? That's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will! What's going on down there, Frank? I was going to ask you the same damn thing. The engines just braced. Who hit the brakes? Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of a faster-than-light travel. We gotta spin up the skip drives again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you how-headed Frank. Sorry. If I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would, but Nav's gotta plot a new course. Yes. Dropping to sublight speeds mean we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take... Well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors and we could fly through a planet or a star. Plus we'll need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, well... Shit, I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow? And how long will that take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, see to the fuel. Rezi, assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. Let's go. Damn, Captain is cool. It was a captain in the end, right? Like, they severely screwed. And he keeps his composure. I mean, he's a captain after all, so... The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. That's not how it works. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galleys. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kids, flares, whatever I could think of in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna. But my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew, Build the ship out of better materials. Find a better accountant. From pleasure cruises to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations and we've used 9 of it. Reggie is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Anyway I carve this up, somebody's gonna starve. I want this on record. We are screwed and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't even getting to prelim cycle boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Raz says it's gonna take 26 to get there on, slower than light? STO. Back home I saw folks lose their minds going hungry for a week. A week. We ain't gonna last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. I wonder if all the automechanicals will just go haywire and start shooting at me. Hope breach card. Hey Rez. Yeah, bored. Up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got breach duty. I'll come up. Was mean? Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I will find Alexei and play with him instead. Oh, my... Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one trip... Oh... Reggie and Alexei are having a thing.
Gosh, that's clever. Keep him quiet, Captain. Be right over.
Oh, is that where the game starts? Cold storage bay 5. Status. Current pod count 9,999. Pod removal. Unknown crew member. Yeah.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
I mean... It's interesting. Let's put it this way. Where does this go? Where does this go? Oh, sprats. Yeah.
Willing to neutralize and sanitize.
So why would I do that? What was the point behind all that?
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh,
You
we
make it
certainly
dirty,
should.
Sam cleans it up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that we actually cleared out the sprats from this place. Okay, I give up. This Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber and then can wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on, assholes. Thurston Stallworth. I don't know what the voyage just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled the guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to liquefy, like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a trend, or after all this we're gonna starve anyway. Where does this go? Interstellar crew.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Thank you.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
Okay. Alas, I failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way from those too far gone. At nights, while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray toward that dark path. But I think of our Lucas, asleep in his pod, and then I think of all those other sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I woke up in Halcyon and my family has been devoured by those ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve, I will resist. The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had rations, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Now I'm not so sure. Attention all crew. I don't know who let Frank Nolda out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of this ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen and upon our arrival in Halcyon will be turned in to the authorities. I'm walking off the cold storage base, Frank. If you can hear me, there is still time to turn yourself in. Please. Resi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in when you get here. Hurry. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. So, I get a feeling that the crew got somewhat split on the topic of extending their rations. Let's try to put it that way. And it sort of led to a civil war, right? I really need to head back actually. I'm having no Mama, Wilhelm, Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece. It tasted like... Oh god, that's Donna, yeah. It doesn't matter what it tasted like, it was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that is my choice. I feel like this might be our end destination, you know?
Soldier.
Are we good? I think we're good. Advanced defensive helmet gold. Heavy machine gun 2. What is it, Rezi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I didn't know what to do. Pod alarms? The colonists? Yeah, see? I'll check it out, thanks. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Rezi helped me hook another up in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank would start waking people up. We're short on food as is. I should throw you out of the airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Reggie, find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in a brig. What? Why? He's the one who's tampering with the pods. Oh, what? You're going to spare her the greasy details? I ate them, Reggie. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. I'm... Oh no, I can't... I'm going to be sick. Just find Alexei. Okay, okay. I've been talking to Frank. And? How's the brig? Captain. He makes a kind of sense. God damn it, Alexei, not you too. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We are not cannibals. I appreciate how stoic and harsh the captain can be, but he also seems ever so slightly out of touch with reality because they will die. Chef hat, tall. And another entrance to this room.
Easy.
What are we doing here? Oh shit. Oh, thank you. Logs. Open the door, Will. No. You're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway. Unnecessary risk. Rezi is plotting our course. The ship will fly through. You are gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you are handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei. Find me a drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into the cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Rezi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunte did down there, but he hasn't come back. And I haven't used the drill and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly through hope. Oh, status. I would expect to find some sort of a body around here, you know?
Muting volume now.
Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we are going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through space is... I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, this is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this out. Alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamichka, now more than ever. Lord help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how do I break the news to the captain? Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt, it's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? I don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up with a lot of problems. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Logs. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin. Damn it. This is Phineas Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. A gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton. Age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Oh well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Space's choice. Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found. I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
That would make sense. Do you say anything if I enter here? No. It would be interesting to discover the bodies of the crew members, because we know that Donna locked herself in her chambers, right? But I did not see any skeleton there. I know that the captain probably went to confront the chief engineer, so Wilhelm went to Frank. I did not see their struggle. I did not see two skeletons in the fight or anything similar to that.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Patch Ada.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Let's ask Ada's opinion, shall we?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Well, it's far from zero, so let's skip the hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the hope.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra II.
I'm skipping it myself. Do it.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Where is my ship? I thought we are connected. No? I was expecting something to go wrong. Like one of the engines malfunctioning or anything.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra II's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Analyzing area. Fallen debris. And spilled contents detected. Likely cause, reckless piloting. Scheduling service. Extensive cleanup.
Now, where do I put an extra point? Let's put it to persuade. And I have to choose yet another perk? Oh. I mean, I could try going with this one. How about you people? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so close. Sheesh.
Authorized personnel.
I totally did not skip the ship somewhere else, guys, so it's really impressive how these people just they either did not feel it, but then why did Ada ask me to hold on to something, or they felt it, but they're chill with it for some reason. Or maybe my disguise is so good that they do not even realize that, but no, that's my ship here, so they know that someone is here and it's not a UDL ship. So, how does all that work?
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status urgent! Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine.
Really?
You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Things really
See you
escalate
soon,
from here.
Captain. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Yeah, now there is hope, but I would have expected also some UDL ship. Yeah, the handgun did not change one bit, but if there would have been some sort of intrusion, there should have been changes not just here, right?
Entering quiet mode.
I'm slightly nervous because there are quite a lot of corporate commanders and other unfriendly personalities. So I'm trying to be moderately cautious. Okay, personal quarters. Let's see what do you have here, Phineas.
Great work.
Finn's Force. Contingency plan activated. Publishing last will and testament. Success. Please present login password to continue. I have a feeling that it's about pigs. If you see in the screen, Phineas V. Wells have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is me, okay, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years to wait. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonies, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing and apparently they're all out of options. Ball to dash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the three laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. A new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction. Before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experiment on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping. Trouble concentrating. Psychological toll? Significant. On to subject number 13. I'm slightly divided whether he is just another type of psychopath, also dedicated for his goal, regardless of the means to reach it, or he does have some remorse, because he cannot sleep calm with all the screams that he has heard. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right. I am. I regret what I've done. But I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. And I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I returned to work. Tartarus Navki. Well, boys, we're heading to Tartarus. Shall we deal with swines? What do you think?
Here we go.
What the hell are you made of, man? Can I deal with you like this?
On the job.
What was that?
Damn it.
Entering quiet mode.
So I can deal with this guy, right? He's corporate trooper, not commander.
Here we go!
Flawlessly finished.
Then we have a corporate commander that will head this way, right? And he will discover the body. What will he do when he discovers the body?
Something's not right.
Muting volume now. Grab. Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Nothing here.
Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
Arrest receipt. Okay. I was convinced that when Phineas was screaming pigs, he referred to the fact that pigs have his password or something. Don't tell me it's Bubbles who has his password. It's not, so I don't want to kill Bubbles. Look at him. He's cute as hell. Can we adopt Bubbles? Alright, so
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
why do I have woolly cows in my hold? Interesting. Also, what the hell kind of thing do I have here? No. There should be effect somewhere, right? Confidence. Oh, cool. It's funny how the board is still agreeable. Now, yeah, that's quite an advancement in this episode. But we'll wrap it up here. In the next one, we will head to Tartarus and we will see if we can rescue Phineas. I sure hope so, because somewhere my sneak 102 should come in handy, right? And if not for busting criminals out of jail, then what other possible usage might this skill have, right? Anyway, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.